Hey, welcome to a long overdue episode of Teetotaler Thursday, even though I'm shooting this on Tuesday. In fact, in real life, I'm trying to do a Teetotaler Tuesday from now on. But I can still drink non-alcoholic beers, that counts. So this one I found at Walmart, like $12 for a 6-pack. Lagunitas IPA, IPNA? Okay, IPNA. Instead of reading the can, I'm just going to bring up the website. So they say it's a dank, piney dank, bold of Citra, Mosaic, and Columbus hops, English crystal malt, Canadian two-row barley. It's the same ingredients we make our regular IPA. The only difference is we pull this one before the flavors get too mature to create distinctly clean and yeah. 0.5% ABV. It's only 20 IBUs. Is it really an IPA? Only 20 IBUs. You guys can look this up if you want. Leo really wants some. All right, so I just poured it in. It poured to like a total copper color. It's like crystal clear. Kind of looks like an English ale or something like that. Coppery. Just call it copper. It didn't really get much of a foam. I did pour 2 cans because this is a 16-ounce glass and these are only 12-ounce cans. So, it does smell. I will say it does smell very piney. It smells like an old school East Coast IPA. Although it is it is a little dank. I do get a little kind of cannabisy kind of note on here. No real like toast or caramel or anything like that. Maybe just like a faint, but yeah, I just get like a ton of pine and it's like slightly skunk, but dank, not skunky like Heineken. But anyways, I'm rambling. Let's get to drinking here. Cheers. Not bad. Not much in the way of the non-alc twang, which is good. I just think, maybe it has like a little bit in the aftertaste, but otherwise, those piney hops are really coming through. But when I said 20 IBUs, I believe it. It's not really not that bitter. Pine needles. I would not call it resiny. It's not like sticky, sappy kind of pine. Kind of reminds me of maybe Dogfish Head 60 Minute. I haven't had regular Lagunitas IPA in a long time. I'm surprised that this is so piney and dank because this is a West Coast brewery. And usually, West Coast breweries just make everything citrusy and tropical. I'm not really getting either of those on this one, which is fine by me. I will say there's like a slight black tea kind of note here, which I find is pretty normal on non-alcoholic beers. I don't know what it is. When they remove the alcohol, it just kind of imparts this black tea. On some beers, if it's like a lager, like Corona NA, or Heineken NA, or one of those, I tend to get like an Arnold Palmer kind of thing where you almost get like a little bit of like a lemonade kind of flavor and also like black tea. I definitely do not get lemonade on this one. It's a little disappointing. Like the malt base isn't a little more nuanced or distinctive, because this is all hops. And it's all hop flavor too, and it's interesting because usually we have an IPA with like low bitterness. It's like hazies, and it's all citrus and tropical. This one is totally the opposite. It's like all pine flavor, and it's like very crisp. It's almost like drinking a lager. Yeah, I would say this is definitely one of the best non-alc IPAs I've had. I probably still like the Sierra Nevada a little bit better. But yeah, so I'm going to give this going by non-alc standards, I should say. This is I could go 7 or 8. I think I'm going to go I think 8's a little too generous. So this is a solid 7 out of 10 by non-alc standards. By beer standards in general, it's okay. I mean, it's probably about 5.5 or 6. This is very drinkable. This would be fine with chips and bar food, wings, something like that. I don't think it's really. This wouldn't really stand up to a real intense dinner. But yeah. Anyway, I am rambling. If you watch all the way in, you're awesome. I will see you guys for Mead Monday. Maybe we'll bring that back. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.